Hey, what's up guys? This is Mevin Daddy. So I just did my intro video for my channel because I'm just now starting out, but I figured I started off with a deck profile of my own deck that I actually just ran in Columbus on the December 15th regional. I did horrible in the main event due to some very complicated draws. I was pretty upset about, but entered win at number 3 and went undefeated, so there's that. But anyways, this is my real mat. Alright, so I played the newest deck around and it's called Mermails. So this is how I run it. I run one Moon Glacier, obviously, 2 Megalos, because you can pitch 2 water monsters, get their effects, search a sphere, and then tribute 1 so he can attack twice. That's pretty awesome. And then I play 2 Linde. I don't know why people play it at 3. I mean, if you've already cycled through your other Abyss or your other Mermail monsters, she's pretty much dead if you get her, so I like to play just 2. And then top it off with 2 Pikes because he's good to dump a water search one. I really like dumping Dragoons off of him and searching 2 monsters. Usually sets me up for Gungnir. And I then have Diva, who I play at 3. People play her at 2, but Gungnir, it's just my favorite thing in the deck. I go him all the time and I abuse him a lot because he's just so good. And then I got 3 Dragoons, 3 Marksmen, and again 3 Infantry. I don't know why people play it at 2. I mean, I guess some people don't really like to pop face-up cards, but that's always a good option. But also, I like Gungnir a lot. He's so good, and if I open a Diva and an Infantry, summon Infantry, then Diva and get my Gungnir. It's just too good. And after that, we've got the Genix, 3 Undine, and then the 2 Controller. Undine is so good. I had one person at the event actually Valor my Undine. It was pretty awesome because it just helped me, and there's pretty much nothing you can do to this card because it pluses no matter what unless you like warning it or judgment, which why would you do that on just a little monster? And then I play 1 Trag and 1 Gorse. Now the thing about them are my Megalos from before are level 7. Gorse is level 7. Trag can be made level 7. I can go rank 7s so easily in this deck. It's abusive and not right. Then onto the spells, I got Monster Born, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Pot of A, Allure, which Allure is so good. I mean, sometimes I'll open up a controller and be sad, but then my first draw will be a Allure of Darkness, and I'm just like, sweet, +2 right off the bat. And then I've got 2 MST and 2 Salvage. Because I always like going into Dragoons, or going into Gungnir and then using Salvage to get back his materials, and then using those materials to pop stuff. And then my traps, I play 2 Torrential and 3 Sphere, because this is a quick out to a lot of things. It's such a versatile card. Like, you summon a monster and I don't want it there, bring this out, activate this, bring out a Pike, drop an Infantry and pop it. It's simple and it's just such a good card. And then my side deck, I run 1 Chimera Tech, 1 Armory Arm, 1 Catastor, which Armory Arm I go a lot, and then I'll like equip it to like my Moon Glacier, and then people won't be able to get over that like at all. Catastor I can go easily just with a Diva, and that's just how I get over decks with messed up monsters that I can't get over. And then Librarian, I actually didn't use that once at the event, but it is a really good card. Because, I mean, if I've got enough stuff on the field to go Librarian and then another card to plus off of it, that's good. DeLorean, DeLorean's good. I mean, I don't use him as much as most people do, but it bounces my stuff back to my hand to reuse it, and then he becomes a bigger beater. And then there's my favorite guy in the whole deck, and that's Gungner, and this guy's busted. A lot of people play him at 1, and a lot of people don't play him very much, but I'll use him 3 times a game, and I only run him at 2. That's how much I use him. Like, up to, like, once per turn, discard up to 2 cards, and destroy that many cards on the field. If I discard the right cards, I can pop 4 cards on the field, and that's just amazing. And I play 1 Black Rose, just this is my out. If I've already used MSTs against, like, Macro or D-Fish, this is how I get rid of it. I'll just quickly go into a Black Rose and blow up the field and get it done and over with. Then I got 1 Stardust, because, I mean, the deck is already busted, and if I can lock it down with a Stardust, that's pretty good. And 1 Mistworm. And then my Exceed monsters, I've got 1 Leviathan, who's really good, especially when you detach, because I can pop stuff with him. 1 Zen Mains, never used it. 1 Dweller, never used it. And then Big Eye. This is my dude right here. At the regional, the Chaos Dragon deck that I beat, I actually used Big Eye to take his dad, and then used my controllers to start popping his field with his own dad, and went for game. It was pretty nuts. And then Gaios, who's pretty good. I mean, he's really good against Chaos Dragons, because he stops them from attacking, and I can negate effects, so that's pretty solid of a card. And it's pretty easy to make in this deck. And then on my side deck, I've got 2 Cyber Dragons. I'm thinking about taking those and Fortress Dragon out, because machines aren't really a threat to this deck, so, I mean, it's not really needed. I could open up more space. 2 Gemini Imps, because Dark Worlds are a threat to this deck. They have given me a lot of problems. Max C, I see people maining this, but I really like maining that 3rd Infantry, because it just helps me a lot, because I love Gungner. And then there's 2 Decrees. Decree's pretty good, because, I mean, I don't play back row really, so it really ruins other people. Skill Drain, I got this from Billy Break, and I mean, I've never used it actually, but I could see how it would work really good. I've got Deck Devies, because I've got those big dark monsters that I could just get rid of and then ruin their whole day. And then Goes and Match. This is how I say bring it on to those pesky little rabbits. You can go ahead and make the monsters that are good against me while I'll flip Goes and Match, and then you've just got 2 dinosaurs stuck on the field and you've got nothing. And then I've got my 3rd MST. And that is my deck and how it runs, and I do play it a little bit differently than other people, but I like it a lot. But this new pack that's coming out is giving me a little bit more support, which I'm excited for. Also, this is a pretty awesome mat, and that's my pack right there. I love it a lot. Gave me a lot of good stuff. But that's my first deck profile, and it's what I ran at the regional. So, I will catch you guys later in my next video. Peace.